Hey, my name's Anastasia. My channel name is Beauty by Anastasia. This is like gonna be my first official video. I do have like 3 other videos from 2 years ago on this channel, which I will leave up so then that way people can see like my growth from 2 years ago. So this is technically gonna be my first official like serious video. Welcome. If you like what you see, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more future videos. Today's video is going to be a voiceover. I have a 2-year-old little girl who tends to just be the loudest thing ever and run around and act like she's nuts. So it's going to be a voiceover. Depending on how much interaction this video gets will determine what I do in the future, whether if I do more voiceovers or if I do a talk through like this. This video is going to be more of a review kind of slash first impression video of the Huda Beauty nude palette. I like to keep it in this because it just looks neater in my collection, you know what I mean? But I'm just going to be showing my full face, how I usually do my face. I did show a couple of the products that I have been using throughout the video, but in the voiceover, which will be right after this, you will hear what products I'm using, where you can get them from, and all of that. So this video is gonna be focusing on the Huda Beauty nude eyeshadow palette. As you can see here, the look that I've done. So like I said, if you enjoyed, please share my videos, so then that way we can get more subscribers, since, you know, started from the bottom, I want to get up there, you know what I mean? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy.
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces.
Alrighty, so jumping straight on in, I'm starting with the new Tatcha Silk Canvas Mini Primer. I have the mini one because I wanted to try it, but I am absolutely in love with it. I will be buying the full size soon once I run out of this. After that, I'm using the First Solly Blur Primer, but I use that like only under my problem areas, and it really does blur my skin. It is amazing. Kind of pricey, but worth it if you care about your skin, you know what I mean, girlfriend. After that, I'm just brushing out my eyebrows. Please, nobody come for me in the comments. I ain't got time. I know my eyebrows need to be threaded, but I'll get there eventually. I'm just using the ABH Dip Brow in Ebony, and I'm just filling in like where my hairs are sparse. And then after that, I'm just gonna take sharp. I just like really derped the Tarte Shape Tape in the color medium and just carve out my eyebrows. Girl, when I'm telling you that that concealer is so full coverage, it hides all the hairs. Do you ever know that I need to get my eyebrows waxed? No, you don't, because the concealer takes care of that. After that, I'm just using the Huda Beauty foundation in the color Butter Pecan, dotting it all over my face and just blending it out with the Beauty Blender. Don't come for me also about the like tone of my skin or whatever. Like, just trust the process. I promise you that it all blends out in the end. I might be looking crazy to start with, but it'll work. I'm setting that with my MAC Studio Fix powder in NC40 all over my face. And then after that, I finally start with the star of the show, the Huda Beauty nude palette. This is my first impressions kind of, because I've never used it. I just opened it. I will not be going over what colors I'm using and what shades from the palette. This is more like just like a first impressions kind of thing. So if you actually like the look that you see with this palette, then just let me know and I will film a in-depth tutorial on this look. So just let me know, girl, and I will fill you in. So it's just rather simple. I'm just taking a few of the colors, a few of the shades, and just coming up with something on the fly with it. I don't really know where I'm going with it. Just kind of like, I'm gonna put this color here, put this color here, and see what happens. You know what I mean? It's just makeup. It's not that serious. So yeah. After that, I just go ahead and finger swatch one of the pressed pigments in it, and I was very shook by the pigmentation of it. I was like, oh my god, okay girl, put that all over my lid. It was pretty shocking. It was so beautiful. I love it, and I'm literally obsessed. After that, you can see right when I start to film is when I mess up my eyeliner. Like, girlfriend, what the hell? But I mean, it is what it is. It's just makeup, you know. I don't get freaked out about it. I'll just fix it and move on, because at the end of the day, it washes off. You know what? So I'm using e.l.f. liquid liner in the shade Black. I think it's Blackest Black. It is like the best drugstore eyeliner that I own. Like, I promise you, it's so pigmented. It lasts all day. It's only $2 or $3, and it's totally freaking worth it. After that, I'm just gonna go ahead and curl my lashes, and I'm using the NARS Climax Mini Mascara because it's new to me, never used it, and I did go ahead and buy a full size because I am in love with it. I was using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara, but NARS is so much better, holy crap. After that, I'm just doing a concealer, which is Fenty in the shade 260, and then I'm taking NARS Custard in between because I feel like NARS Custard is a lot lighter, and I like a bright under eye because I'm that level of extra. And as you can see in a few minutes or seconds, I end up putting Tarte Shape Tape in like a really fair color because it just wasn't bright enough for me. So I'm just going ahead, and I want my under eye to be like bam in your face. I don't look like I'm tired or nothing like that. Girl, you can't even tell I only slept 2 hours, can you? Nope. And then I'm just setting it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, just going ahead and baking my face because, you know, gotta get ready for the day. And I'm gonna go ahead and snatch my nose. I have been obsessed after watching James Charles face tune his nose. I was like, you know what, one of these days I'm just gonna try to contour my nose. I like my nose, but you know, some days I want to be somebody else, and I've been obsessed ever since of making my nose basically non-existent. I'm using the Huda stick bronzer or contour stick, whatever, on my nose and on my face or my cheeks, and I am obsessed with how it looks. I'm just blending it out, and then I'm gonna set it with the NARS Laguna bronzer. Like, I'm just obsessed with how it looks. It makes me look snatched. It makes my square shape no longer square. It makes my nose that's a little bit on the big side non-existent. Like, I'm just so obsessed with it.
I just need to clear my head. I just need to. I just need to clear my head. I just need to.
Now I'm just going to carve out my cheeks in the contour that I just did with those same Laura Mercier powder. I swear, out of all the powders I've ever tried, this is the best for baking. I kind of like the RCMA powder, but the RCMA powder kind of gives me like baby powder vibes. Airspun gives me Flashback Mary vibes, so I just stick with my Laura Mercier. After that, my lashes that I'm using are Caramel by Lily Lashes, and I swear, I feel like all beauty gurus are like sleeping on these lashes. Like, everyone talks about Miami and Mykonos, but I swear, Caramel is where it's at. After that, I'm just taking one of the shades that I used previously underneath my eye, and I'm putting white on my inner lids because putting white makes your eyes look a little more dolly, and I always go for that. And then after that, I'm just taking NARS, the same mascara, and putting it on my lower lash line. Very simple. Now I'm just finishing up by adding my lashes. Please don't come for me about my lashes. We all know that it takes time for the white to disappear and dry down, but trust me and trust the process. Now I'm just wiping off my bake, and I'm going in with my NARS blush, which is my favorite blush, in the shade Torrid, and I'm just adding some color to my face because, like I said earlier with my foundation, trust the process. It ends up blending out beautifully, so don't try to clock me. And then I'm just taking the ColourPop lip primer all over my lips to prime my lips because, like I said, I'm also very extra when it comes to my lipstick. I'm going to go ahead and set my face with the Morphe setting spray, which is my favorite setting spray, and then I'm putting on my highlight, which I'm using the Trio Highlight Palette by MAC, because if you do the highlight before you do the setting spray, it's going to kind of like diffuse the highlight, and nobody likes to diffuse highlight. Well, at least not me. If you do, then you do you, but I like a blinding highlight. I like to blind people when I'm walking past. So, setting spray first, highlight after. just fixing my eyes, make sure everything looks okay, or at least decent for now. And now I'm just going to overline my lips. Now, me personally, I love big lips. One day I really want to get lip fillers, but for right now, gotta do what I gotta do and just line my lips, which works for me. I'm using my favorite lip pencil of all time, Soar by MAC. And I'm just taking off my head wrap, and here we go. Like, what do you think? If you really enjoyed today's look, please let me know in the comments. Share this video. Share this with Huda. Share this with everyone. Share this with your mama. And help me get to where I want to get. You want to keep seeing videos by me? Like, comment, subscribe. Do what you gotta do. Be a part of the fam. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
I